nothing but to basically say why is it that we are having this session on subtitling. It's not something that, normally people have in film festivals. But I think the reason we felt that it's required to have a session like this, especially now in India, is because we are looking more and more at trying to send our films abroad. So that's something that we really want to do. We're constantly talking about the crossover film. But where will the crossover film happen unless you have the ability to read that language? And increasingly, we want more and more films are traveling to festivals, they are traveling to other countries as distribution deals. So its time has come perhaps to see subtitling as a very, very important part of post-production and should be seen as a separate department. It should not be seen as, okay, one editor will do it, or this one will place it, or, let's just get somebody, some random person who will start to subtitle it. I think it needs experts, it needs people to be paneled in certain institutions. Maybe we need to be in touch with embassies. Maybe we need to be in touch with something like a JNU in Delhi, where they have classes of German, Polish, whatever languages that we are requiring. If a film like Inglorious Bastards, for instance, it, it is a subtitle film. There is no way that film would be understood anywhere in the world other than Germany if there were no subtitles. And it's a mainstream film which is running solely on the force of subtitles. So we cannot now ignore subtitles as, just one of those things that you do at the end of the film, something that you quickly get over and done with. You don't put too much time or effort in it. We have to form a department of subtitling. We have to have enough people who know the language as well. We need to know the technicals well. We need to know the font and color, and as we were discussing, Martin, the technicals have to be in place. A lot of the subtitling people do not know the technicals. And I can say this from experience of working on subtitling for People Live. There's no way People Live would have reached anywhere around the first festival circuit if the subtitles were not correct. So I'm now increasingly beginning to think that subtitling is becoming a very, very, very important activity in a world today, which, most of us believe that people, for instance, it's a common thing to say that in America people don't read and therefore subtitles don't work there, which is absolutely incorrect, because this is the age of SMS. All the kids, all the time, they're SMSing, and that's what subtitle is. It is a shorter form of what you can hear. It is an SMS of sorts. And we are so SMS savvy. Why will we not be able to read it on screen when it's so big out there? So this whole idea that subtitles don't work, first of all, is false, absolutely. More and more and more people are reading primarily because they are communicating with each other through writing, not through phone conversation, through SMS, through Facebook, through Twitter, which is writing, and short writing. Keeping that in mind, and keeping the fact that we require a market which will only be ours if we have a good subtitling team, I think it's time that some of the producers or the um, agencies that are sort of into films should look upon subtitling as an absolutely separate department and put in some effort into it, put in some money maybe.